we weer echte heren kaak en elke puzzel we verdedigen de meid in KOUD. Waar komt al het magie vandaan? Wie is er hier gestoord? LAYTON versus Phoenix.
Hallo kijkers van ShineSprites, welkom bij een nieuwe aflevering van LAYTON versus Phoenix Wright met Sander van GamingSB. En Sander die denkt weer grappig te zijn. Dus we gaan heel eventjes 5 seconden kijken naar wat hij aan het doen is en dan gaan we gewoon verder met deze game.
I remember when. Ik krijg er gewoon alt van, joh. Oh.
If you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no. Oké, we gaan horen wat Grail te vertellen heeft. Waarom heeft ze hem vermoord? But since the incident with Margaret, he became known as an alchemist. I was wondering why the goat was the only thing not covered in dust.
Whoa.
That's how I started a new life as Master Belduc's butler. Sir Belduc would sometimes work as a physician? Yeah. Curing the townspeople of their illnesses. As his assistant, you have also shown commitment to helping the townspeople through your work. I forgot about being a witch and was able to live happily, at peace with everyone. I thought it could stay like that forever. But those peaceful days came to an abrupt end. Tell us, what in the world was the cause?
Bro, dat heb ik toch voor de aflevering al gezegd.
Yeah, even I am not quite sure what led to this. However, it all started 3 months ago with that lightning strike. Volgens mij zei jij dat letterlijk.
Oh, deze mensen zijn zo vermoeiend.
Oh, boyo, je zou zo in deze game kunnen.
Hey!
Master Belduc and I were on our way back home, carrying specimens for experiments. An old bell tower appeared in the flames. Everyone who saw it was stupefied.
Stupefied.
But the expression of Master Belduc's face was unlike anything I'd seen before. What do you mean? His face went pale and twisted in sheer terror. He was shaking violently. It wasn't just astonishment at an unusual phenomenon. It seemed as if he was afraid of something more concrete. Perhaps Sir Belduc saw something that others couldn't.
Yeah.
He cancelled his experiments for that night and began writing a letter to someone. A letter? I found out about it when I brought him his bottle of tomato juice. He was writing feverishly, and if he were possessed, I saw some things. A few words in that letter. Expose everything. Ah!
Told you.
Cannot keep this secret any longer.
Told you.
The truth about the witch.
Told you. It was not SPRITECAST.
Master Belduc was going to confess that I was a witch. Everything went black in front of my eyes. I will never forget the feeling that overwhelmed me that moment. Is that when you decided to commit the crime?
Yeah.
What I did first was accidentally singe part of the wall in my room. It was an excuse to repaint that section of the wall green. When you also painted the wall behind that painting in Sir Belduc's study. And when that fateful night came.
Vertel ons maar, bitch.
I used that syringe to inject a sulfuric through the cork and in the bottle of tomato juice. So many thoughts were running through my head as I wished Master a good night. Okay. En daarna heb ik hem gekillt! Kabooming! I opened the portal behind him. He was right there, in front of me, asleep.
Maar hij werd wakker, denk ik.
I reached for the letter in the letterbox, taking care not to wake him. And when I appeared to notice the name on the envelope, Storyteller.
Are you awake?
When I read that name, the world all around me turned black once more. It's impossible to avoid what was written by the storyteller. It seemed as if he could hear the doors to all escape routes shutting closed. It was the sound of despair. I would like you to believe me that I thought of taking Mr. Belduc's life never once occurred to me. I only planned to steal that letter and then disappear. But I looked upon Master sleeping there in front of me. At that moment I felt an evil presence awaken within me. Why did he save my life? And why did he betray me? Before I realized what I was doing, my hands were clutching his neck. He didn't move at all, so I kept on clenching his neck.
Dat is niet lief. Tip, doe niet.
Dat is foute boel. That's it. That's the truth about what happened 3 months ago.
3 months ago? Waarom niet flower months ago?
Ah, ik snap hem. There's just one thing I fail to understand. Yes. You said you wanted to run away once you had stolen the letter. Yet, despite that, you continue to live Sir Belduc's residence. And now, here you stand. Why did you not run away? My life had been thrown into disarray due to absurdity of magic. I had learned all about alchemy, living at the Master's residence. Alchemy is concerned with logic that governs the world. I wanted to believe that truly was such a thing. So I stayed in that place, hoping that one day see the irrational nature of magic overcome by the power of reason. That night, I swapped the letter with blank sheets of parchment and waited for the sun to rise. I resolved to wait for the day when my true identity could be exposed through reason and logic. Master's death remained a mystery for 3 months, and people started to lose interest. And then you appeared, Mr. Wright.
Logic. Wat is
On
dat?
the day you visited the residence, I was listening to your conversation from the other room. Has the time finally come for me? My heart was racing with anticipation. Then, a few minutes after everyone entered that room, an unbelievable incident took place. That incident, a witch appeared in Master's study. What?
Maya.
Nee. I wanted to get a look at the witch, so I created a portal in the wall behind me, behind the painting. Precisely at that moment, Goldor! The witch used one of the fairy spells that I can use too. When I heard those words, a single thought flashed through my mind. This was my chance. I could dispose of my witch's scepter. I knew at the time what kind of witch the Inquisition would be looking for. A witch that can use Famalia and Goldor. It occurred to me that I only needed to change one of the magic gems. I had previously found out that Famalia's gem was purple. I realized that if I swapped the Goldor magic gem for an amethyst, I would pin the blame for my crime on that other witch. So you changed one of the gems and threw the witch's scepter into that room, is that correct? Exactly.
Oh, ja.
Dat die tafel nog niet kapot is. Wait a minute, Jean Grail. This statement of yours is highly problematic. How so, Inquisitor Barnum? Yes, you're right. Can someone explain me what this is about?
Ja.
I am a witch indeed. A sinful creature that killed the person whom she owed her life. However, regarding to the gentleman standing next to you, Mr. Wright.
Ah, dat is niet opgelost.
He may have fallen victim to a witch, but that witch was not me. Ah, oh, wait, what?
Heavy.
Order in the court. What is the meaning of this? Jean Grail admits killing Sir Belduc, but not to turning Sir Layton into gold.
En daar is deze
That is
trial
the gist
mee
of it, my
begonnen.
lord. But lying about it is meaningless. Lying? Just being a witch is a crime in itself, and the punishment for that crime is the same regardless of whether she took the person's life or two. That's why there's no point in lying about it. I'm sure that's why the judge is thinking.
Holy damn, en Spella, je weet dat ze dan gewoon levend verbrand worden. Doe even rustig.
Lekker warm. Net als jij in je intro moment.
Yo, wacht even. Yo!
So in that case, who's responsible for what happened to the professor? If it wasn't her, then who was it?
Geen idee.
Mind if I say something? Eigenlijk wel.
Nee.
Take a in, witness. Does it feel like this is the right moment for you to talk? Yeah,
Nee,
well,
dat is
it's
fout.
kind of why I was saying staying quiet until now. But I either say it now or never. Don't simply fall silent after saying that. It only makes way more on my mind more. Whatever did you want to say?
Oh god.
Oi, Bluey. Yes. I need to make sure about something. Me head's not what it used to be, you know? Ja.
Komt dat toch?
The alchemist butler, Lady Butler, she slipped sleep medicine into his drink. That's correct. She laces tomato juice with it. And then she strangled the alchemist afterwards.
Oh nee.
Yeah. Sir Belduc was unconscious from the sleep medicine, so he didn't resist. And that explains why we find no signs of struggle at the crime. Yeah, about that. I let it slip earlier about what I did to the crime scene, right? I told you that I had a few sips of that juice, and the sleep medicine mixed in made you sleep like a log. Yes, we remember. Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's just between us, okay? Nee, dat is eigenlijk de hele koortzaal wordt het.
Ja.
When I appropriated the juice bottle was, well, still unopened.
Oh,
What?
oh, ik haat hem.
It was unopened? Har har har. My throat was parched and I wasn't thinking straight. The brand new bottle was just there, waiting for me, with a corkscrew conveniently laid next to it. I couldn't just let that go to waste. I swiftly pulled out the cork and got to drinking. What? So, in case you don't get what I'm getting at, the alchemist didn't have a single drop of the juice with the sleep medicine.
It was
Huh?
asleep by
What?
something else. Nou, ik dacht
deze
echt, we
zaak,
zijn
jongen.
er klaar
Holy
mee.
shit.
Ik was er
Holy
ook een
shit.
beetje klaar mee, maar toen kwam hij. Altijd, hè, altijd een meer. Fuck een meer. Echt, nobody likes him.
Witness, you went to the trouble of opening a bottle found at the crime scene just to drink suspicious contents?
Goed punt.
That's what I've been
Judge.
telling you. I was dying of thirst. That doesn't justify what you've done.
Kunnen we een meer niet
Objectie.
gewoon levend verbranden alsjeblieft?
Zeker, zeker. The Inquisition shall deal with this witness after the trial. He will find out what it means to be dying of thirst in a more literal meaning. Wow.
Oh, I love
However,
Bono.
yeah.
Oh, my boy.
However, let us not waste any more time with him now.
Ja, eens.
The witch has confessed to her crimes. There's no need to investigate Sir Belduc's death any further. Indeed, you're right. Nee, hij is helemaal niet right. Want je wilt toch weten hoe die dan aan het sliepen was?
Ja.
Her role in Sir Layton's incident is not entirely clear, but a person who kills her protector, to whom she owes her very life, can be nothing other than a witch.
Dat is niet waar.
Nee, dat is echt onzin. The court has sufficient grounds to sentence her as such. And that's true. Here's one thing that doesn't add up. Mr. Wright, I have to say there's something about this that's bothering me. I'm sure there's a contradiction lurking in that man's testimony. You think so, Luke? Can I really turn a blind eye to that? Nee. Mister, you're saying you opened the tomato juice bottle, but that claim contradicts a certain piece of evidence.
Ik zou hier wel even safe staten, als je fuck bent, ben je fucked.
Ja, moment. Already been established, therefore whatever there is a contradiction. That may be so, Your Honor, but even though I'm here to defend the accused, the true duty of any attorney is to uncover the truth behind what happened. My job is not done until there's no more contradictions left.
Maar de accused is Maya.
Ja, Maya erbij.
Dus... We're doing a great job.
Sir Blue Knight, let us hear about the contradiction you have discovered. The bottle was first opened by that guy, meaning Belduke didn't drink any of it.
Ik vind Phoenix wel een legend omdat hij gewoon een Miers naam niet wil leren.
Yup.
Fair point.
That means there's one piece of evidence that should be very difficult to explain. I would like to hear about this contradiction too. The defense shall present evidence. Nu ga ik even safe staten.
Oh ja, want we kunnen hier ook hit. Dat is op zich wel fijn.
Ja.
Oké. Ja, ik denk hier. Ja, hij heeft bloed bij zijn lip, zeg maar. Zou dat het zijn? Is het gewoon zo?
Zullen we gewoon proberen?
Ja.
Ja, het wordt stil. Mooi, is goed. The contradiction can be seen in one of the
kan
sketches
zijn dat
of
we
the
het
crime.
moeten aanwijzen, hè? Dat kan wel.
Ja. In one of the sketches,
goed,
please take a look of Sir Belduke's mouth. Nee, hoef het niet aan te wijzen. You can see a line of red liquid tickling down from his mouth. Yes, well, we've already established that is the tomato juice. Oh! Exactly, Your Honor. Sir Belduke didn't drink any of the tomato juice that night.
Oh ja, het had natuurlijk, als hij achterover kan het zijn. Ja, oké.
Which means there's only one other possibility. That a red line that we thought first of all blocked. Yeah. Sir Belduke must have tried to fight back the assailant and bit his tongue in doing so. Nee, ik denk dat hij zichzelf vermoord heeft. Unfortunately, that would be the would only bring us back to the problem we encountered earlier. Earlier? If the victim had put up a fight, then there would have been traces from struggle. Ja, zie je, ik denk dat hij zichzelf van kant heeft gemaakt. And yet, no such traces were found. That's what made you assume the witch must have used Formalia, Lady Lea. Yes, that is so. As I explained before, Master Belduke didn't struggle at all at the time.
Precies.
But when I think about it now, in light of the new information, that was very unnatural. The victim didn't drink the soporific, yet didn't struggle. But what does that mean? If it's not tomato juice nor blood brought about through struggle with a murder, then what else could it be?
Het is geen tomato
Since it's not tomato juice, we have to assume it's blood after all. Yeah, right, it's gonna be that. We have ruled out the possibility that the victim bit his tongue while struggling the attacker.
Ja, dat scheelt.
Indeed. Then there's got to be a different reason for blood being there. He must have suffered internal bleeding that was somehow connected to his death. But what could cause it? Your Honor, I may have, if I may ask one question. A question? To whom? If I just clarify this one suspicion, I may be able to explain the blood shown in the sketch. That's why I need to question one person in particular. Even 7.
Ik denk Grey. Earl als iemand.
Ja, ik denk Emir.
Want?
Maar ik weet het niet. Oh, moeten we niet aan Grayo vragen waar ze de letter heeft gelaten en de letter lezen? Want misschien is het wel een afscheidsletter dat hij zichzelf KO'd heeft.
Ja, zo...
Well then, I have a question for Miss Squirrel. Yes, Mr. Wright. On the day of the crime, did anything go missing from the crime scene? Missing? Such as? The tomato juice that a certain person drank, you mean? Yes. Yeah, something like that. But was there anything else? I'm afraid I cannot say. You may remember that I didn't enter master's study that day. Not even once. If I may be so bold as to make a suggestion, perhaps I would be wiser to ask someone who went into master study. Oké, zit wat in. Toch, Amir.
Oh, we krijgen wel een optie. Of doet hij...
Mister, can I ask you something? Yeah? Don't give me that scary look, Louis. I know nothing. Ja, natuurlijk. Oh, hij is er ook nog. Hij heeft echt niks gedaan de afgelopen 24 afleveringen.
Ja.
He'd better be off without that Bart.
Ik vind de Bart wel leuker dan in meer zelf, dus...
Zeker, zeker. That was the you drank the tomato juice, that was the crime scene, right? Don't keep asking me about it over and over again. Then, I have another question for you. Did anything else disappear from the crime scene that day? The goat? No, I didn't notice anything.
Maar sowieso dat letter.
Witness, just what have you done this time? You look like a dog caught making a mess on the carpet. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know anything gone missing. I'm innocent. Please believe me. He took something from the crime scene. Okay. Something that could directly connect it to that red liquid around Belduk's mouth. What on earth did that man steal from the crime scene? A certain item disappeared from the crime scene that day. Ik weet het. Oh, wacht. Staat het er al?
Nee.
That item is right in front of her eyes. Oh. En misschien heeft hij het nu aan. Ik dacht misschien dat het de flesenopener zou zijn. What? It's here? Isn't that right, mister?
The cup!
Is de cup?
The cup! The World Cup! It's the World
Defender, I order you to show us what this item is. The item...
Of de deadly poison trouwens.
Oh, dat kan
natuurlijk. Misschien is het dat. Ik zou wel eerst C staten, want we hebben nog maar één kansje. Als het wel de cup is, dan word ik echt gek. Nee, oké.
Is this bottle? The bottle? Miss Grail, I'd like you to clarify something for me.
Dit is wel echt
What would it be?
logisch, ja.
Sir Belduk was working on creating certain medicines. En wat er verder gaat gebeuren hoor je de volgende aflevering. Bedankt voor het kijken. Adios, amigos.